It's not live yet.
Good evening, Middle Tennessee. If you're looking for the epicenter of high school hoops tonight, you found it. Welcome to one of the most storied rivals in the state. I'm Blake Dunham, alongside Tucker Westmoreland, and tonight the atmosphere is playoff level intense. We got the White County Warriorettes, the number 12 team in the state, marching into the Hive to face the Upperman Lady Bees, currently ranked number 5 in Tennessee.
Yeah, Blake, this is not any game you'll ever see in a regular game. It's a heavyweight title fight. White County is coming in red hot with the 18-2 record. And last game, they beat Warren County 73-35. They have a physiologically edge, beating Upperman 3 times during their 32-4 campaign last year. They know how to win in this building, in this environment.
Yeah, to do it again, they rely on the engine of their offense, Gracie Clark. She's a pure bucket getter, averaging over 15 points a game. But watch her efficiency. She's top 10 in the state with 110 field goals made this year. And if you're a Lady B ball handler, look out, because Clark's 3.5 steals per game can turn a close contest into a track meet in a hurry.
Yeah, but on the other side, Blake, Upperman is sitting at 14-3. They've been untouchable on this floor, holding a perfect 5-0 home record. They are elite at neutralizing stars. While White County wants to run and score, averaging nearly 65 points a game, Upperman thrives on keeping games in the 40s and 50 points. It's the state's best offense versus the most disciplined defense.
Yeah, one team is looking to maintain their dominance from last season, while the other is looking to defend their home court and prove the rankings right. The lights are bright, the stands are packed, and the rivalry is renewed. Tucker, do you want to break down the Warriorettes for us?
Yeah, the White County Warriorettes, they're coming in at 18-2. The vibe that they run with in the game, they love to run and gun. They love to push the pace with every opportunity they can get. Their head coach, Michael Dodgen, he's a head coach focused on building a hard-working culture and developing strong player leadership. He has a very great track record with deep tournament runs and tough districts. And some of their players to watch is number 13, Gracie Clark, like we said. She is their shooting guard, a dynamic scorer. Some of her strengths, elite scoring ability and disruptive defenses, combined with excellent athleticism and basketball IQ. Some of her weaknesses, she's not a consistent three-point shooter. She's only averaging 30% in her career, and it's not great for a playmaker for a guard, which is what White County wants, because they've shot 400 threes this season so far. So if you're only averaging 30% from the field, it's not what you want if you're White County. Another one is number 5, Bella Winningham. She's an elite 3-level scorer. Some of her strengths is elite scoring ability, particularly from the three-point range, and her effectiveness as a defensive playmaker. Some of her weaknesses is needs to become a better playmaker and needs to develop more of an offensive game. You know, elite 3-level scorer, they can do it all from the perimeter, inside and in the paint. White County is a very physical team.
Yeah.
They run full court press all game. They want to get you mad, they want to get you angry. And when they do that, that's when they start to take over. And if you're White County, you want to get inside of Upperman's heads tonight. It's one of the greatest matchups you're going to see in the state of Tennessee tonight. And then their offensive tendencies. When they have the rock, they like to go up-tempo and high intensity, like we said. Their go-to play is a suffocating full-court press, like we said, that transitions into a face-to-pace offensive attack. They're shooting hot zones. They shoot well from the top of the key, catch and shoot, focused on deep catch and shoot threes. And after they come back from timeouts, watch for the quick back screen to one of their open shooters for a three. And their defensive style, they like to come out stopping the opposition. Primary defense is a full court press that involves into a physical man-to-man defense. Their key principles, they always try to force a trap with their full court presses. Then they hard hedge ball screens and try to force turnovers. Weakness to exploit. Vulnerable to backdoor cuts when help side defense is slow to react. Upperman, they're great at backdoor cuts. If Gracie Butler can find her sister Maggie Butler on a backdoor cut, White County's going to have a hard time beating Upperman tonight. But if White County, if they can make one of their weaknesses, one of their good things on their defense, it could be hard for them to stop it. That leads us to the keys of the game, the winning formula. Their offensive priority, strike early through high-speed transitioning scoring, aiming to build big leads early and often. And their defensive priority, relentless full-court pressure and forcing immediate turnovers. The bottom line is if they force turnovers with their full-court press and hit their perimeter shots, they win the game.
Yeah, man, this is going to be a great game. White County did come in this building 3 times last year and beat them, 3-0 against Upperman in this building. This is just going to be a great game. White County's size versus Upperman's shooting ability. any predictions for this game? I'm not asking for your final score, but what do you think's gonna happen? What are you leaning towards?
Like we said, if White County can hit their shots from the perimeter, White County could easily win this game. But if you get Gracie Butler and Maggie Butler and Sadie Sowell shooting threes, it's going to be an amazing game. Upperman, it could go either way, you know. Upperman, they're coming in at number 5 in the state, off to a tremendous start this year, coming off winning the Ladies Classic in Greenville earlier in December, and now White County's coming in at 18-2 with one of the best resumes in the state. So this is going to shape up to be an amazing game.
Yeah, man. Upperman, in those tournaments, like you said, they were just phenomenal. I mean, they beat the number 1 team in Arkansas, like you said, whereas White County, I mean, they played in a lesser tournament, not the best teams in there, but they went undefeated. And we're going to pause for a second as we do the national anthem. Man, what a national anthem there from Tommy Jacobs. So musically talented. The starting 5 for White County is going to be number 5, Bella Winningham, as you talked about, that 3-level scorer. Number 11, Ashley Selby, a lot of size. Number 12, Kiera Fox, a senior. Number 13, Gracie Clark, can shoot the lights out. And number 14, Lakeland Grasty, another senior.
Very old lineup, a senior lineup, very well disciplined with leadership. Now let's see what this Upperman Lady Bees starting 5 looks like.
The starting lineup for the Upperman Bees going to be at guard, number 11, or number 24, T.T. Carson. Then you got number 11, Sadie South, can shoot the lights out. Number 12, Taylor Delonte. I can see her having a great game today. Number 22, Gracie Butler, the X factor of this team. And 23, Maggie Butler, the sister of Gracie, man.
I mean, just what an great all-around roster. You know, you have the X Factor in Gracie Butler. You have the three-point dynamic shooter in Sadie South who can shoot the lights out. She's been doing it all of her high school career. And then you've got the enforcer down low, Maggie Butler. And then T.T. Carson, one of the standouts this year, you know, coming in being a new starter this year, has really proven herself this year in this team.
The Warriorettes, the Lady Bees, it's time for tip-off. You're watching the UHS Hive coverage of Tennessee high school basketball. Let's go.
It's going to be an amazing game. You know, you can just feel it in the air in here. You know, first district game of the year. Both teams are ready to get this show underway. You ready, Blake?
Atmosphere is crazy, and I'm ready. For Upperman, you got number 22, Gracie Butler jumping, and number 11 for White County, Ashlyn Selby jumping. Gracie Butler wins the tip. Going to be Maggie Butler returns it to the point guard, T.T. Carson, dribbling down. Here's a press by White County to Maggie Butler in the paint. Pass to T.T. Shots blocked. I mean, just the length of White County. It's going to be hard to get shots under the rim like that. Oh, they're going to call a foul. So 2 shots for T.T. Carson.
I mean, it's going to be hard all night to, you know, get inside the paint for Upperman. But T.T. Carson, great job drawing the foul there on this first possession.
The first shot's good.
T.T. Carson, you know, a great free throw shooter. She's new to this lineup this year. Coach Dana has spoken very highly of her, and just a great all-around player.
All right, now you got number 14, Lakeland Grasty, dribbling down. Passes the ball back to, she's dribbling down to the corner. Pump fake, dribbling down. Passes down to number 12. Man, great defense by Upperman to start the game.
Coach Dana talks about discipline, defense. You know, her team thrives on discipline defense, and they're showing that on this first possession for White County here.
Man, they have nothing so far. What about this defense, man? 14, Lakeland Grasty trying to find a shot somewhere. Just clamps all around so far.
I mean,
said number 11, that's going to be Ashlyn Selsby. Passes to number 12, Kiara Fox. Trying to get a shot, goes up. That's off. Air ball. Rebound, Maggie Butler to T.T. Carson. She's going to drive. She's off. Sadie South with the rebound to Maggie Butler to Gracie Butler. Gracie Butler going to get downhill. Gets the foul. Going to be on the floor.
I mean, just getting down low, Gracie Butler, such a strong individual player. I mean, we said it was going to be hard getting inside the paint on White County tonight, but Gracie Butler, you know, she drove in, lowered her shoulder, and drew the foul there.
The inbound pass to Maggie, back to Gracie. Gracie trying to find the cutter. To Maggie, the 3, it's off. Rebound to number 5, Bella Winningham. She's going to drive. Passes out to 13. Back to 11, Ashley Selsby. Gracie Clark going up. It's off. T.T. Carson with the rebound. She's going to get physical, go downhill. It's going to be a foul on number 12, Kiara Fox, the senior.
Early mistakes by White County has been leading to Upperman great possessions. You know, if you're Upperman, that's what you want to see out of your team if you're Coach Dana McWilliams early in this game.
Checking in for White County, number 22, Addison Dodgen, the son of head coach of the Warriorettes. Here's Maggie Butler after the missed shot. Pass to T.T. Carson, bad pass. It's going to be Lakeland Grasty going downhill with a floater. It's off. Good rebound, T.T. Carson. Going to slow it down a little bit. To Gracie. Man, you know, a lot of early mistakes so far. Just get the nerves out of the way. First district matchup of the year. Gracie Butler getting downhill. It's good.
Gracie Butler, you know, just driving in there. Really the X factor of this team. White County's going to have to shut her down if they want a chance to win this game.
Oh, blocked by Maggie Butler. Oh, going to go up. It's off. What do you think about that no foul there?
I mean, very physical. White County always loves to be physical. You know, I mean, this is just
Yeah.
a great atmosphere.
Yeah. Oh,
I mean,
they're pushing over here.
yeah, they're getting chippy already. You know, one of the greatest rivalries in the state. So let's see how this one shapes out.
To Taylor, to Maggie Butler. Oh, yeah. Taylor Delonte can't do that, so just gave it a push. Number 14, Lake Grasty. I mean, I get the anticipation is heavy and it's a huge game, but you can't straight up push her like that.
Yeah,
or at
Taylor-
least not in front of the ref.
Yeah, Taylor Delente, she's a senior. She's got to be one of the leaders on this team. That's not a great example to set for your other teammates. Taylor Delente's got to calm down a little bit.
Yeah. There's Grasty getting the play, screen, getting downhill to the corner. It's off. Good rebound, Maggie Butler. Good get to TT Carson.
I mean, just great defense by Upperman to start. Hasn't allowed a point for White County so far.
TT Carson getting downhill with the layup. It's off. Going to be going White County's direction after Taylor Delonte hits it out.
Great defense by White County there, you know, forcing the ball. You know, White County's going to get the ball back here. Just great defensive possession by them.
And Upperman coming with a press of its own here, trying to slow them down.
I really don't know if White County's seen that a lot this year.
No. Good layup. Who's that? Number 13, Gracie Clark.
One of the best players on that team. You know, like we said, she's top 10 in the state in field goals.
Gracie Butler fouled on that layup.
I mean, White County, they already have 3 fouls at this point in
Yeah.
the period. Upperman's forcing a lot of fouls. The Lady Bees, Coach Dana, she likes to force a lot of fouls on the other team, you know. Get inside their head early, and they're doing a great job of that so far.
The first shot is off, man. Gracie needs to hit these tonight. No, 1 point from a free throw could, impact the whole game in a game like this.
It could impact the whole game. Gracie Butler, she actually signed to Johnson University today, so a huge congratulations to her. Good to continue her basketball career at the Johnson University, so congratulations to her.
And Upperman gets out of the press. It's going to be Grasty dribbling the ball down the court. Passes to Clark. To the big man, Selby. Back to Clark. Clark, ISO, passes out to Selsby. Selsby trying to get downfield. There's Clark going up. That's good.
Wow. I mean, what a layup right there, just gets inside TT Carson.
Yeah.
Making something out of nothing. Upperman was playing really great defense there.
Sadie South with the 3. It's off. Oh, what a rebound by Cassie Crouch, new to this game.
Cassie Crouch, very new to this lineup this year, young. She's a sophomore.
Gracie Butler got ripped. It's going to be jump ball. It's going to be possession of White County.
I mean, just very physical on the floor, You see Gracie Butler there. She's getting physical, First district game of the year, it's White County.
Yeah.
You're going to see a lot of it this game, and just be ready for it. Upperman likes it. White County likes it. It's just going to be an amazing game.
Here's Grasty getting the play in. To Selsby. That's Clark. To Winningham. And she walked.
Early mistakes by White County, You're having a great possession right there, and you can't let her travel, defeat your whole possession. I'm sure White County's head coach does not like that.
Yeah.
As you can see, he's getting a little frustrated there.
And
But
TT Carson comes back in for Gracie Butler. So we got 2 point guard look for Upperman here. Try to get the offense moving a little bit. Crouch Couch dribbling down the ball to Sadie South. To TT. TT back to Cassie. Cassie to Sadie. Back to TT. To Maggie. Maggie going up. No foul. But it is going to be Upperman ball.
very great defense down low there by number 11, Ashlyn Selsby, and not forcing a foul there. Very great defense down low there.
To TT Carson underneath. He's going to pass out to Sadie South. Let's get a play going here. Cassie Crouch to TT Carson. Here's Taylor Delonte going around. Back to Maggie. To Taylor. Man, good defense here from White County. They really settled down.
Yeah, White County, you have to settle in early in this game if you want to beat Upperman. Great way to settle down.
TT getting downhill. She misses. Rebound White County. It's Bella Winningham to Ashlyn Selsby, and an easy layup.
I mean, if you're Upperman, you got to get back down court. And, White County, great defense so far to, force that steal.
Upperman breaks the press. TT Carson to Taylor Delonte. Pump fake. She gets downhill, and she's blocked. Upperman ball.
I mean, White County, they have really settled in after not having any points, down 4-0 early in the first quarter. They've really settled down and locked in on defense.
Inbound to Maggie. Maggie posting up. Reverse layup. She misses. Here's Clark dribbling downhill. She's got to pass out. The three is off. Rebound. Grasty. The three is off. Grasty again. Another open shooter. She missed that one. Maggie Bower with the rebound. And going to call a foul on White County.
I mean, so many second chance opportunities for White County. If you're Upperman, you're going to have to get those rebounds. And if you're White County, you're going to have to knock down those shots. If you have this many second chance opportunities against Upperman, you're going to have to knock down at least once to, have a chance to win in this game. And if you're Upperman, you need those rebounds.
And it looks like they're going to call a transition take foul in White County, so Maggie Butler gets one shot. First shot off. Need to hit these if you're Upperman.
If you can take any free points in the game against White County, you need to make it. Coach Dana, they always practice free throws, and if you're missing them in a big game like this,
oh, she missed both.
You can't have that.
Rebound Selsby to Winningham. Oh, back to Selsby. Oh, it's overthrown.
I mean, White County, they have 4 or 5 turnovers in the first quarter already. Upperman, they are doing a really great job on defense, forcing mistakes on White County, which is a thing they haven't seen much this year.
Inbound, Cass Crouch. Upperman needs to get probably Gracie Butler going downhill here, try to get to the rim. She passes to Sage South, back to Cass Crouch, to Maggie Butler at the top of the three. She put, Taylor Delonte driving, and she gets blocked.
I mean, just lockdown defense through the last 4 minutes of the first quarter for the Warriorettes. Really settled in on defense. Taylor Delonte, I mean, she just can't get anything going this game.
The inbound, Sadie South. South dribbling, trying to find someone. Here's Crouch. Crouch receiving the play from Coach Dana.
Coach Dana is one of the greatest coaches this girls' state has ever seen.
It's stolen by Sarah Winfrey, and it's going to be backcourt violation.
I mean, so many mistakes by White County to start. You can't be going backcourt. I mean, You're going to have a free layup, so you can't be having that if you're White County.
And after the bad pass, TT Carson comes in for Crouch. Someone's got to move around if you're Upperman. Here's Delente. Passes back to Carson. To Butler. Just taking some time off. It's going to be last second shot. Carson getting downhill. She's going to be on the floor. So they're saying they fouled her before she took her shot.
I mean, Maggie Butler getting down court, or TT Carson, getting down court there. I mean, the best option is to foul her on the floor there.
The first shot is good. Checking in is Abby Stone and Bella Fye.
Bella Fye is a young player on this team, a sophomore, along with Cassie Crouch getting some playing time here.
Second shot's off. They have 7 seconds. Horrible pass. TT Carson recovers, and she steps out of bounds. 3 seconds left.
Just couldn't hold on to it there for TT Carson. A very bad pass for White County, but TT Carson just couldn't hold on there.
It's going to be Lakeland Grasty taking the final shot here. Up and better pressure. She get quarter. All right. We're going to go take a break here at the end of the first quarter. And we're back. You know, TT Carson was super aggressive in that first quarter, man. I think she might be a go-to player for Upperman if they want to beat the White County Warrior Reds tonight on this floor.
Yeah, TT Carson. If you're Upperman, you're going to have to be physical down low to beat White County. It was a very defensive first quarter, very low-scoring first quarter. We're all tied up at 6-6. You know, White County. If you're White County, you just have to settle in, a little bit more and limit the mistakes.
Carson inbounds the ball. Oh, good defense. Here's passes to Butler. Butler to Delonte. Pump fake. Passes to Butler. Butler getting downhill. Passes out to her sister. To Sadie South. Sadie South getting downhill. Passes out. Maggie Butler. The three. It's off. Taylor Delonte. Crazy rebound. Goes back up. It's good.
Taylor Delonte with a great offensive rebound and a bucket there.
Upperman going to show some full court pressure. That's Winningham getting downhill, trying to get the foul. It's off. Jump ball.
It's going to go back to White County.
Here's Gracie passing the ball in.
Great way to not foul there, trying to get the ball tangled up for White County.
To Winningham. To Norris. Back to Norris. To Gracie. Gracie trying to find something. To Norris. The three. It's good.
Very huge three there to go back up in the lead if you're White County there. Very huge three.
TT Carson dribbling down. Passes to Maggie Butler. To her sister Gracie Butler. Gracie Butler with a full head of steam. It's good. But they're going to call a walk?
Yeah, they called a travel there.
Wow.
I didn't really see a travel there, but, it's going to be White County ball.
It's going to be a timeout Upperman. So what do you need to see, from Upperman if they want to, I feel like the momentum is leaning towards White County. Upperman's just playing a little sloppy. So how does Upperman get ahead in this game?
You got to get your playmakers going. You got to get Gracie Butler and both of your seniors, and Taylor Delente and Gracie Butler going. Gracie Butler, you haven't seen much of her this game so far. You had one open three in the corner, and she missed it. And Taylor Delente, she just had her first bucket of the game down there off a second chance opportunity. So if you're Upperman, you need to get your playmakers and your scores going to win this game.
Coming out of the timeout, Upperman is going to full court press, see if they can give the White County Warrior Reds any problems here.
Got to give a little shout out to the band there.
Sounding great.
Yeah, sounding great. Making the atmosphere very tough for White County.
Inbound to Gracie. Good defense by Upperman. Almost caused 8 seconds. Passes to Selby. Back to Winningham to Selsby. Selsby going to take the midi. It's off. Rebound. It's going to be over the back on Gracie Butler.
That looked a little bit aggressive from Gracie Butler there. I don't know. If you're Gracie Butler, you cannot be doing that. That is way too aggressive, way too early in this game. If you're Gracie Butler, you got to calm down.
The rebounding, man, is killing Upperman early. Pass it into Winningham. To Selsby. Back to Winningham. To Norris. To Winningham. She's going to take the deep three. It's off. Way off. Sadie South getting out. Oh, bad pass. She had Taylor Delente.
Upperman has been playing very sloppy so far, like you said, coming out of the coming out of the first quarter, if you're Upperman, you have to quit having turnovers and playing sloppy.
Upperman back in this full court press. Gracie dribbling down. Calling a play. Upperman in a 2-3 now. So it's Winningham in the corner. To Norris. Back to Winningham to Norris. To Gracie. Good defense here by Upperman. White County just trying to find a solution to this 2-3. Gracie looking for a shot. Pass out to Winningham. Deep three. It's off.
I mean, just great defense by Upperman in the 2-3. White County couldn't find a solution to it there.
Gracie Butler dribbling down. Getting downhill. The shot. They're going to call a charge. No, they're going to say a blocking foul.
Yeah, they're going to say a blocking foul. Gracie Butler's going to go line for 2. White County did not seem to love that call.
Yeah, I mean, it's close. It's close.
Yeah, it could go either way. I mean, the refs are doing their best job, you know. It just goes Upperman's way this time.
The first shot, it's good. That's huge. You know, it's probably going to come down to one possession, and you know, the first quarter's pretty bad at missing free throws. So the second quarter and frankly the rest of the game, they need to be better and beyond that.
Yeah, take points when you can get them. So
the second shot, she misses. T.T. Carson with the rebound. It's going to be jump ball. It's going Upperman's way.
The possession arrow, I mean, it's gonna be a factor this game. White County loves trying to force jump balls. So this possession arrow, this game is going to be a huge factor.
Kaz Crouch passes to Gracie Butler to inbound the ball. To Taylor Delonte, good defense. Delonte looking for a cutter. There's T.T. Carson posting up, passes out. Cassie Crouch going up, no foul. That's Winningham getting out. She's going to puff fake, and she walked.
I think they're going to call it a carry violation. Yep. I mean, just mistake after mistake if you're White County there. White County could be up 3 or 4 possessions if they limit the mistakes, so you just got to quit limiting them, settle into this game.
It's Cassie Crouch passing to the other point guard, Carson. Oh, good defense. They're getting that Winningham back, and the layup is good by Kaylee Norris.
Very great defense there, forcing the steal if you're White County.
Cassie Crouch calling the play in. She has a mismatch. She's got their center on her. T.T. Carson to Maggie Butler. Maggie Butler to Delonte. To Crouch. Man, physical defense here tonight.
I mean, just very handsy from White County's defense, you know, trying to get Upperman mad.
Yeah. Here's Delonte. Passes to Carson, cutting, wide open shot. It's good.
I mean, you could see it from a mile away. You see T.T. Carson cutting, and that's one of the best things Upperman does.
Carson's now the leading scorer for the Bees with 5 points. The jumper shot is good.
Great back-to-back possessions for Upperman and White County. Looks like they're starting to settle into this game and starting to get some buckets.
Crouch dribbling down with the center. That's going to be Selsby Gardner. So she can take advantage if she wants to. Calling the play, gets it to Maggie Butler. Maggie Butler going to pass to her sister Gracie Butler. Could have took the shot, but she gets downhill, and it's good with a tough layup.
I mean, if you're Gracie Butler right there, that is just an amazing layup. Oh, and she forces the turnover.
Here's Gracie Butler. She's going to go. Oh, she gets fouled. Almost made that to fourth and one. She's got to hit these, though.
Gracie Butler, their Upperman's finally getting their X factor going.
Yep.
They're playmakers. And White County, they're going to have to limit Gracie Butler all night. Gracie Butler is one of the best players on this Upperman Lady Bees team. And Gracie just going play after play.
Here's the first shot. It's good. Sadie South checking in for T.T. Carson.
Like you said, they need to make the free throws. Take points where you can get them. Now Gracie Butler's up to 7 points, trying to get another free throw here.
The second shot, it's good. That's huge. That's huge, ladies and gentlemen. Upperman with a 2-point lead with 3 minutes left in this half. Here's Gracie passing to number 23, Kaylee Norris, to Winningham. Winningham posted up, bad pass. Sadie South with the steal. Passes to Gracie Butler. They got to get over the line. She's going to go downhill. Be aggressive. Too much.
Just a little too excited there if you're Gracie Butler, just basically chucking it.
There's Gracie pushing it. Winningham, easy shot. It's good. Tied up.
What a way to bounce back if you're White County, going down court there and getting an easy bucket.
It's Crouch to Sadie South. To Crouch. She's calling the play. Back to South. To Delente. It's going to be a foul on number 23, Kaylee Norris.
She's got a little too excited there. Norris reached in, and you can't do that. Ref's right there. They're going to call it. That's a foul every day of the week.
And that's her third foul, so she's coming out. TT Carson coming in for Gracie Butler with 2 minutes and 32 seconds in the game.
3 fouls
in the half.
3 fouls in the first half. I mean, you cannot be having that if you're White County.
Taylor Delente getting downhill. It's good.
Getting their playmakers going. That's what you want to see if you're Upperman.
Upperman back in the press. Gracie saying she could do it all her own. Here's Winningham. Ooh, nice pass to Winfrey. And what'd they call there?
I think they called a blocking foul.
Blocking foul. So White County's going to inbound the ball.
White County isn't in the bonus yet, so they're going to inbound it.
Oh, bad pass to Gracie. Gracie getting downhill. She takes it. Oh, in and out. And it's back in from Tegan Angel.
I mean, just physical down low, getting the second chance opportunity. Upperman's given them so many second chance opportunities, and they've converted on them.
Sadie South, Taylor Delente. Back to South. She's got an open shot. She takes it. It's good.
I mean, the best shooter on this Upperman team by far. If you leave her open, 9 times out of 10, she's going to make it.
Bad pass for Gracie. Maggie Butler gets it. Oh, and it's going to be a foul on Gracie. Man, that's how fast momentum can turn just like that.
I mean, she just picked that one out of the air, you know. Looks like an interception in football if you're asking me. And, you know, gives it to Crouch, and it's going to, you know, turn into a reach-in foul for White County.
Gracie Butler subbing in for Cassie Crouch with 1 minute and 33 seconds left in this half. Taylor Delente passing in. It's going to be Maggie Butler receiving it. Maggie Butler going downhill, and she gets stolen. To Winningham. Winningham going up, trying to get the foul. She gets the call, but she misses the shot.
I mean, a bad turnover right there if you're Upperman, giving White County the ball back. If, you know, having a chance to make it a 2-possession game going into the half. And now White County's getting a chance for 2 free throws.
The first shot is off. Bad miss. Wasn't even close from one of your key players, Winningham.
I mean, you gotta make free throws against this Upperman team.
The second shot is good.
What a way to bounce back there. Make it 1 for 2, going 50% from the line.
Here's TT Carson dribbling it down. Trying to find something. Gonna pass. Oh. It's gonna be a foul on number 15, Sarah Winfrey.
I mean, White County, you know, they are coming into this game way too antsy, way too excited. I mean, this whole first half, you have seen them. I mean, it just looks like White County is by far way too antsy. Upperman a little bit more calmed down, but White County's done a great job getting in their head. But if you're White County, you got to calm down a little bit.
And the first shot, she misses. Sadie South coming in for Gracie Butler with 1 minute and 10 left in this half. Carson with the second shot. It's off again. They're going to call a lane violation. Help me out.
It's going to be a lane violation.
Violation on Carson. Here's Gracie. Wasting clock. Oh, still by South. Cassie Crouch getting downhill. Oh, she should have went up with that. Taylor Delente, the open 3. She misses. Oh, risky pass. Winningham going down to Gracie. Gracie going up. She misses. Winningham with the rebound. Back to Gracie. It's going to be
It's going to be a blocking foul, I believe.
On Crouch?
I think it's going to be on Carson.
Yep, it is on Carson. Gracie going to be passing it in here with 38 seconds in the half. Gracie Butler returning for T.T. Carson after picking up the foul. Passes it in to number 15. That's Winfrey. To the big. She missed. Taylor Delonte with the rebound. 30 seconds left. Going to be a last second, I would assume. Gracie Butler just holding. Just holding. Dude, Dana McWilliams special. Last second shot.
I mean, if Dana McWilliams, one of the most historic coaches in all of girls basketball, somebody be considered the greatest of all time.
Yeah.
You know, I couldn't disagree with it. No, her specialties is last second shots, like you said.
With 8 seconds, Crouch is going to pass to South. Back to Crouch. Time's running out. She got it to Maggie Butler. She shoots, and it's off. And that is the half. A great first half here in Upperman. And stay with us. We will be back after halftime.
Final TVCA state rank of 5th, led by head coach Wes Shanks, assistant coaches Dalton Carter and Kate Mayer. 2025 seniors include TWSA All-State and Express All-American Justin Fowler, TVCE All-State Alan Wilson, 3-time All-District Julian Notto and Rookie Allison, All-District Evan Oslin and Carson Holroyd, with Aiden Wyatt and Cody Lowe. Senior accomplishments, 109 and 51 record, 2022 3A state champion 31-9, 2023 AAA state runner-ups, 2022 to 2024